Today, for the first time in the Hockey Nation Live Show, we're going to talk about flashback player. What are you talking about, Coach? I'm going to talk about old player play in NHL during the 20th centuries and the player make an impact in NHL or with their teams. So the first players is, don't go nowhere. This is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, directly from today I'm in the Edmonton Oilers locker room, and I want to present to you for the first time the flashback players from the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today we talk about the Montreal Canadiens ex-players, Stephane Richer. Yes, we're going to talk about him, but before we start, we want to invite you, please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show under the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And if you like this video for the first time about flashback, please click on the likes and also maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you think about Stephane Richer during his career and in NHL. So let's dive in right away about Mr. Stephane Richer. Here we go. This is Mr. Stephane Richer, where, of course, the number 44 with a couple of players when he played with a couple of teams when he played in NHL. And first of all, Stephane was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens in 1984 by the general manager Serge Savard. He was the 29th overall pick. He's a big, got a 6'2", 215 pounds. He played right wing and he was shooting on the right. An amazing, great release, slap shot, to be honest with you. He started his career in 84, 85 right away at young age. He played only one game, but they start right away the following year. And he in 85, 86, he played 65 games. He have 21 goals, 16 assists, 37 points. And during the playoff, he have 5 points and 16 games. The following year, he played 57 games. He have 20 goals, 16 assists, and 39 points. And he played only 5 games during the playoff with only 5 points also with 3 goals. Then 87, 88, that's what is really become one of the biggest scorer in the history of the Montreal Canadiens. He scored his first time 50 goals in NHL and 77 game. He had 28 assists for 78 points. During the playoff, he have 8 games. He scored 7 goals, 5 assists, 12 points. Pretty great overall, honestly. Season, 90 points and 80 games. The following year, he played for the Montreal 65 games. He have 25 goals, 35 assists for 60 points. Not too bad. 21 goals. And during the playoff, a great ride for the Montreal one they lost, and again the Calgary Flames and final Stanley Cup. You have 11 points during that series playoff. In 89 and 90 and 75 game, you have 51 goal, guys, 40 assists, 91 points. During that year was the second time he scored his second goal, 50 goal for this and per season. And also he become also the second player in the Montreal Canadiens history with Guy Lafleur did 50 goals per year. During that year, he have only 9 games during the playoff, but 10 points again with 7 goals. He's really a machine, the scorer, to be honest with you. Then finally in 1991, he played 75 games for the Montreal, 31 goals, 30 assists, 61 points, 13 games. In the playoff, he had 14 points. And then he got traded with Tom Chorske to New Jersey Devils for the goaltender Rolly Melanson and Captain Kirk Muller. Then his first year with the New Jersey Devils, 91-92, he have 74 goals, 29 goals, or 74 games, I apologize, 29 goals, 35 assists, 64 points. During the playoff, 7 games, he have 3 points. Now you're going to ask me, why did you trade him when he's doing very well? He felt the pressure, guys, with the Montreal. That's why he started to have a couple of problems with depression. And that's the reason why he got traded during that time to New Jersey. He felt it was too much to play in Montreal. And 92, 93 with the Devils. And 78 game, he have 38 goals for 73 points. He played 5 games on the playoff, 4 points. 93, 94, 80 games, he have 72 points with 36 goals, 66 assists, one of his biggest season as 2 assists per year. And 20 game, and during the playoff, he had 12 points, 7 goals, and 5 assists during the playoff, like I mentioned. That's what now the New Jersey start to be great team, to be honest with you. 94, 95, and 45 game, he has 23 goals, 16 assists, 39 points. 19 games during the playoff, he have 21 points. That's what he won for the second time during his career, the Stanley Cup. This one with the New Jersey Devils. We know he won the Stanley Cup with the Montreal Canadiens and 96, 97 with them. And then in 99, 95, 96, he has 73 games. He has 32 points, only 20 goals. 5 games, 0 points on the playoff. At that moment, he got traded back to the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the defenseman line or the line. Let's move on to the next one. 86, 87 with the Montreal. And 63 game, he have 46 points, 22 goals, and 24 assists. He got traded at that moment, a big trade with the Tampa Bay Lightning. I just mentioned to you, let's go back about that one over there. Is with Darcy Ducker and Wilkie for Poulin, Ulanov, and Vukota in 98, 15, January 15. There was one of the worst trade, to be honest with you, for the Montreal Canadiens. They never win that trade, to be honest with you. That year, in 97, 98, with mixed with the Tampa Bay, and 40 game only, he had 29 points with 14 goals. And during the season, 89, 99, 88, 99, you have 64 games, you have 33 points, 12 goals, 21 assists. During that time, you have no game in the playoff. 99, 2000, 56 games, you have 37 points, you have 15 goals, you have only 3 games during the playoff. He got traded to the St. Louis for Parent and McCabe at the trade deadline. And he signed during the season 2000. He signed with the Washington Capitals, and he did not play during that year. We don't know. I tried to look around everywhere on internet. Nobody knows exactly what happening with him. He never go there. We know at that moment he have a lot of depression. His problem with the mental illness and depression, everything like that. And that could be a problem of that year. But finally, he signed as a free agent with the Pittsburgh Penguins during the season. It was his last one in NHL. And 2001, 2002, he got traded at the deadline to the New Jersey. Again, the 7th round pick and Stephane Dixon, to finish that year. And then he has 3 games on the playoff. He has 0 points. And that was the end of the end. He got retired in 2002. But honestly, with no team. We don't know which team. He left the New Jersey Devils. It was the end. We know, like I mentioned earlier, his depression was one of the biggest problems for Stephane. An amazing, great scorer, to be honest with you. Mental illness was what carried on for many years inside of him. During his career in NHL, he played 9 years with the Montreal Canadiens 2 times. He had 490 games. He had 421 points, 225 goals. During that time, 77 games in playoff with them, 57 points with 36 goals. He played 2 times for the New Jersey Devils. During that time, 360 games with 283 points, 147 goals. Finally, he played 54 games during the playoff. The time he played with them, the team was pretty solid, to be honest with you. 40 points, 16 goals. And then finally, he played 3 years with the Tampa Bay Lightning. He won them 2 times, 110 game with them. He has 65 points. 1 year with St. Louis Blues with 36 games, 25 points. Finally for the Pittsburgh, 58 game. He have 25 points. And only 1 point during 3 games. That's concluded for Stephane Richer. He played 17 years in NHL, over 1,054 games, 421 goals. He is number 83 in NHL history for the most goals with 421. You have 398 assists for a total of 819 points. During the playoff, you have 134 games. He scored 53 goals with 45 assists for 98 points. Just give you an idea what Richer was. He played with a 5 different team in NHL. So this was Richer was a great scorer, a great release, a great slap shot. He dominated at some point with Montreal, with New Jersey. He won the Stanley Cup 2 times, and he participated to the All-Star game in 1990 in the NHL. So that's concluded for the first time the Flashback Hockey Player with the Hockey Nation Live Show. We have more to come to you. Please, before we leave, I want to invite you to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on YouTube channel and a Facebook group. If you like this video, please click on the like. And finally, of course, if you have any comments about Stephane Richer, let me know below this video. Thanks again for watching another great video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We wish you an amazing, great, blessing day. And I look forward to see you for the next video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Finally, bonne journée, mes amis. On vous souhaite une très, très belle journée. Et bien sûr, on vous revoit la prochaine fois pour une autre vidéo de Hockey Nation Live Show.